Okay. Well, okay. That's all of that, and we still got 1.5 hours to kill. We could go back to the drunk man and hear more stories. And oh,
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
what are its hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Can I have a crown? Where do I get a crown?
It comes free with a 6-pack of Vermilion Roy d'Or. The words Roy d'Or are stamped into the crown's plastic.
Can we get that from the frit? Because if so, I want that crown. I'm gonna say the idea of a king in a century gone is pretty fascinating. Doesn't mean you agree with it, but it's still fascinating.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
I didn't say I was pining, I said I'm fascinated. Yeah, if the game describes this crown and does not let us find it, that is terrible. What's the name? Roydor. Ooh, ooh.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota.
What is my Lauren testing going on about? The what?
Evening falls. The time has come to take the vow.
Don't tempt me.
The vows are blood and flesh.
Why are we dotting all our O's? What is my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine? The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
What's the hard stuff?
Fascism, Brota.
Wait, what? Endurance is feeling extra German. That's a German letter, isn't it? He's saying it like... Oh, I don't remember how he said it now. Fuck. What is fascism, though?
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revachel's problems?
Financiers.
Yes, them, but also women.
Women. A lot of languages use the umlauts, but that is similar to the German pronunciation, at least. You don't know any others. Oh. The O sounds a bit like the U in murder. Murder. Worman. Wait, murder. Worman.
Women.
Women.
Men of Wur. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen.
Sounds like murder. Okay. Says murder extremely weirdly. I know. I don't know why I do these things. Okay. Endurance, stop, please. You're doing my head in.
That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that women need to know their place.
Am I having some kind of stomach seizure?
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
No. Why am I getting this?
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things. You've said them many times.
Fascism sounds so bad though. What if we called it some... Oh wait, no, I don't want to change the name. Traditionalism.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Let's call it that. Good thinking.
Are you ill? Do we need to go to the toilet?
That sounds much better. Traditionalism. You like the sound of that.
Okay, I've made up my mind about fascism.
You're going to keep your views, right?
Views.
Keep your views, brota.
Keep your views, brota. This is literally real life. I'm so confused. Why did having an upset stomach turn us into a fascist? No, absolutely not. I'm not gonna be played by an upset stomach. The only reason I would do it is to see if we could get some points to get another skill point. But I don't want to take part in this.
There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver.
Oh no.
It is one of betrayal and disappointment.
Why is our liver like... Women, get back in the kitchen! Like, why? Siberius, welcome. Thank you for the quote. Why did having an upset stomach turn is into a fascist? Sounds like we are recovering from all the alcohol. Woman. No, woman. Why did I pronounce the W like a V? Okay. Well, can we leave without these intrusive thoughts keep popping into our head? Noob also speaking German now. Was that German? Did I say something right? Oh, we got another intrusive thought.
Was that? Could it be? The Koldanama Dakwa? No, it's probably just your imagination ringing in your ear.
I mean, isn't it higher than any voice, any ears could hear? That one comes from 42 to 45. What were we talking about? I've forgotten. Saying the W like it's V. Vermin. Eins, zwei, drei. Saying V like it's almost an F. V. Ferry. Very weird. No, we have not found Ruby yet. We are going around mopping up everything that we want to do. All the side quests and stuff. At this current moment, we're trying to pass the time until around 4 PM. And then we get some new dice. Saying Z like it has a T in front of it. Eins, zwei. No. One of the numbers has got a Z with, right? I don't remember. Wanted to know where we are exactly. No, so yeah, we're at a point where we can enter a building, and I'm aware that there is some kind of point of no return coming up, so I don't know details, but I know that I wanted to finish the side quest that I've got going on first. So we've just got some time to pass, and then we're going to go into that building. But we needed to get onto day 6 because we've got something happening tonight as well. So we're just figuring out ways. I've read all the case files. We've talked about all the cryptids. Next, I'm going to go back to the drunk people and feed them more beer and see if they've got any stories. And then after that, we can go and buy a board game. Yeah, I didn't want to say too much. Yeah, sorry, I should have like some sort of freaking command that like updates to tell people whereabouts I am. Right, is there a ringing?
There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? It's like something tickles your ear.
I don't think you would even hear anything.
Honestly, Your ear isn't hearing a
Yeah,
whole lot.
perception.
The distant hum of the industrial harbour, the traffic. But, admittedly, there is a high-pitched noise somewhere there too. But then, isn't there always?
Let's listen closely first.
There it is again. You're about to rediscover a long-lost species.
Oh.
It must be very close. Maybe, just maybe, it will come toward you.
How do we know if it's landed on us?
What are you doing? You're a police officer, not a pansy ornithologist. The only birds you should be looking for are healthy women of childbearing age.
I mean, we haven't had much luck with those though, have we? Ultrasonic literally means not within hearing range. Did you by any chance opted into moralism? I don't think so. So here's our score. I'm a boring cop, but I'm also an art cop. And we're more communist than we're moralist. But I don't think I opted into any of these. Did I opt into an ultra liberal one? I'm not entirely sure. Boring cop, in your opinion, gives best bonuses. Get in. I love being boring cop. Beautiful art. You can opt into all 4 if you so desire. I remember the first one was communism, because I was so confused when it was asking me to opt in, and I was like, what? Because it was saying like, you are the only surviving communist or something. You were also boring cop. That makes me feel better. You think I considered the moralist one? Yeah, I might have considered the moralist one. I think like if I was playing again, I would just do them all. But I'm only kind of just learning what these things mean as I'm playing. I'm not very political. Right. Let's ask Kim. Do you hear the high-pitched noise?
No, I don't hear the Koldomama d'Aqua. And neither do you.
Kim knows us too well.
Of course he doesn't. He's deaf. Oh no. The sound. It's moving away. Somewhere over there. Go after it.
Over which way?
No. Too late. It's gone. There is no ringing anymore. Just the sound of the streets.
No.
Keep your ears peeled, then.
Ooh.
If the species really has migrated to Martinez, you're sure to hear it again.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, it takes 7 hours. And I would have to use a skill point. Noob, like, what is it about this abandoned gym that makes me want to be a communist at this precise moment? Yeah, I was really confused. I think I understand better now how the game works. The moralist has a really good side quest. Ooh. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do another playthrough of this game. And if I do, yeah, I'll probably just do them all. I'll have to see how the achievements look and stuff. What was I doing? Right, so it's gone. Left me alone. I've got less than an hour to kill. I feel like I should go and buy the board game now because I'm not sure what time this shop closes. And I don't want to miss it. I also needed to talk to Joyce about something, but I think I needed to see what was happening with the checks first.
A small mountain of colourful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Okay, let's buy the Suzerainty board game. Suzerainty. I can't afford the other one.
Wonderful choice, sir. A wholesome family game.
Oh, I needed to go to Frit and see if I could buy that crown. Oh fuck, I need 7 real to buy the dice. Yeah, I do. This is why it should have let me pay up front. Oh, it's okay, I've got something I can sell. Oops. I'm the oops cop. Okay. A civilization building board game where you get to choose a nation and set off to colonize and exploit other cultures. The star-shaped note on the box proclaims, the game now includes a completely new genocide option. Is that like Civ? I've already forgotten how to say. Oh, it's like the murder. Murder. Oops. No. How do you put the letter murder into oops? Oops. Deep U. Oops. But he said like broter or something with a brother, didn't he? Broter. Oomph. 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 Oh, I'm shit at letters.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Ooh, do you have any recordings of the Col de Mama de Quoi? I don't know if I said that right.
The Col de Mamadaqua.
Oh, nearly.
Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. Or birds, for that matter.
Do you know who might have recorded it? A cell? God. I've been thinking of quitting the RCM and becoming a cryptozoologist. Next task, learn how to pronounce ooh. Oh, yeah, I was already saying women. Woman. Murder. Vermin. Vermin. Vermin? Women equals vermin, apparently. I mean, that's what my fascist brain believes.
How interesting. Wow, it's been a long while since I've gone hunting for the Col de Mamadaqua.
The last one was good. Vermin. Voice was not consistent at all with the sound, so most of yours were used at some point. Yeah, I'll get on it. I should actually pick Duolingo back up and do some more German. Some more German. I say I probably did the first two lessons or something. So Bird's Nest Roy is also a cryptozoologist.
Once knew a group of young musicians who decided they didn't want to play music anymore and started looking for all kinds of interesting sounds instead. This was before, you know, lost touch with them after all of that.
That sounds cool.
Cool or not, one of them was obsessed with recording the Col de Mamadaqua. And he was one of those passionate people who know a lot about all kinds of strange things. So he got the rest of us to join in his search.
Is it Morel? Hey, 190 quotes, holy shit. 10 more and we're at the 200. Okay. Did you ever find it?
We thought we did. We got together all these recordings of unusual sound patterns, compared them, cut them up and combined them into the Symphonia Col de Mamadaqua.
Anadic dance music? Can I listen to it?
Unfortunately, I don't have any recordings
Aww.
from my Old life? None at all. But I do have a tape with some ultrasonic sounds that might be what you're looking for.
Ooh.
Do we really have time for this?
Yes, we do. It's absolutely necessary for my research.
This recording comes from down the coast. Wasn't looking to record anything specific. Just left a recording device there one morning.
Oh god, what's it gonna have? Wouldn't it be amazing if it had, what's her name? Claudia on it, leaving her passport documents.
Keep in mind, I have to slow this one down enough to make sounds well over 200 kilohertz audible to the human ear. It will be strange.
Ooh, let's hear it then.
As the hum grows louder, modulating but always unnaturally uncomfortably low, like it's coming not from the speakers, but also from inside your chest. Breathing is becoming difficult.
Don't have a panic attack.
That's an illusion. Your breathing is just as it was and will remain that way unless you start panicking.
Okay.
He nods to you, reassuringly, just as more diverse, higher-pitched sounds, some random, some appearing to form patterns, hit your eardrums.
What's that?
Gulls and skewers. But shh.
That's it. The signal in the noise. The thin whisper.
We found it?
A low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal point, but still troubling. You are mesmerized by the sounds, but also feel nausea welling up as the motif continues, then begins to recede, dissolving in what must be the sound of water lapping at the bank.
Thank you for the follow, Siberius. I mean, like, we can kind of hear the water, but we can't hear, like, the special noises that's being described. I'm a bit sad.
You know, now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the cold Mamadakwa.
Oh.
Wrong patterns, wrong photons. Probably some insect trying to sing higher than its predators can hear. Still, fascinating, aren't they? Early morning sounds.
It's the one we were looking for. I bet. You always like to check out a few streams. Yeah, I do that too. 175 more and we get a calendar. Woo! Although, yeah, like, how do you fit? I'm gonna work something out. Yeah, this is the reed insect. I am certain of it. But there's nothing more we can do about it. Maybe we should go and talk to Morel again. Oh, God.
The Coldima Madakwa. Sorry, that's fair. It's been a long time since my Coldima Madakwa hunting days. Once knew a group of young
Okay.
This was before you. I'm not sure. I wasn't even sure about our old recordings, which I no longer.
Do we really have time for this?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so I want to go and talk to Estelle, just in case she's got anything on her recording. And then I want to pop back to Morel. No, I should go to Morel first, because then I'm heading back that way anyway to speak to the drunks. Oh, and I wanted to... Oh, I only went in there to sell something. Because I need to make sure I've got enough money for the dice.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Sell.
Sure. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Would you like to buy these speakers? Oh, I really don't like selling things in case they're gonna come up. Like, I know that I can try and give this to the drunk people that I bought it off, but I could also sell it and make a profit. And the speakers haven't come up with anything yet. You can't give it to them. To the drunk people. Oh, the spirit is kind of important. Okay, I won't sell that. Is there anything that I can miss out on with the speakers? Is a question that I'm asking. Because I'll sell the speakers. Yeah, I'm querying it in my head. Yeah, so this one's a question about the speakers. Like, not specifically, but do we know if these would come up? Because I assume maybe they would have helped with the karaoke, but I didn't have them back then. And if that was all they were for, I mean, I don't need to sell anything just yet. I can wait. It's like there's this as well. I don't need this anymore. I feel like we've done everything we could do with that. And that's 10. Yeah. I'll come back to it. We can have a think. Yeah, she didn't want that back. Free stuff. I'll put this down. Oh, I can't move things right now, but I'll put it down on my,
Another time, perhaps.
I'll move it into my list of things potentially to sell. And I think we could potentially sell this because I think maybe we needed it for that quest before, but instead Roy just did it for us. Unless you say the safe word, you won't say anything more. Fluggein Koi Chick Bolston. No. Yeah, the next 5 hours is me attempting to say that word to ask about the speakers. Words are hard, man. Words of shit make you stupid. The guy in the movie had problems saying it as well. Is it a German word? What does it mean? Flugen Kochikik Bolston. Eurotrip. No, I do not know Eurotrip. Right, Morel. Quick chat. Oh, I missed a word out of the quote. How did I miss the fucking shit part? Morel.
Hello? Lane? Okay. I already did my best to inform by all means.
Fuck you then. Lena?
Oh, hello, sweetie. Of course, dear. Is there a particular cryptid? What an interesting...
Of course. All
It's the Coldom.
Okay.
Kolda Mama Dakwa can also be translated as a whisper.
What
Okay,
about what? I'm glad you like...
We can't hear about that. I mean, right, before we leave, let's talk to Gary.
Always a pleasure. I mean, officers.
Okay, goodbye, Gary. Never talking to you again. Okay, so what am I doing? Nakudo. I was going to see someone. And it was down here, but I don't remember. I know the drunks. But I was going to... Oh, a cell. I'm going in the church. We can't go for too long without those hardcore signs, you know? They're our life power. I thought that Gary might have had something new to say, but he didn't. So then I just wasted my time talking to him. There's the piss off house. Yakakata, the place to be. Skibbity, skibbidanger, I am the rearranger. Oh god, hardcore to the mega. Egghead is a personality. It's from that song, Maria by Skua. It used to be the shit back in the days.
Yeah!
Yeah! Doesn't Egghead just give you life? Okay. Oh no. We really wanted to do this, but yeah, I have to reassess all this once I get my new dice. I used to like some Skewer. What am I doing? Why am I going in here? So like, we go in here, but we can still hear the music. Yeah, I used to like 3 of the songs.
Welcome back.
Skewer. Yeah. Hatch the silver bird. Maybe it's an invisible bird. Right, nothing. Nobody knows anything about the Kaldi Mama Dakwa. That's more than the usual amount of pop culture Noob knows about a thing. Yes. It really is. Oh, my arms are stiff, you know, after playing Beat Saber yesterday. Oh dear. Okay. What do we do now? Just play the board game? Oh no, talk to the drunks. I forgot to go to the freight. As long as being sledgehammered into the floor was fine and just the Beat Saber got you. It's true. It's true. Absolutely face planted the floor. No bother, but my biceps are like, oof. Okay.
Tequila sunset. I do. But as you can see, my fuel tank is running quite low. If you catch my drift.
Oh yeah, so I can say I've got this blue medicinal spirit. How about that? But it doesn't say give it, so I assume he's not going to take it.
No, no, no. Contrary to popular belief, I enjoy being alive.
Okay. I've got some sweet Commodore Red.
Classy. The tale I'm about to tell you is an urban legend particular to Martinez. That said, I first heard it from a former bicycle courier in Koran.
Didn't he sell it to you to drink? His friend did. Do you have the horrific necktie with you? Is that the one you start the game with? I think so. If it's... I've got all my clothes. It's never talked to me. It's never talked to me. I think my skill level must be too low. Yeah, I've heard like a few people have done like those playthroughs where you're talking to it, but no. I'm not whatever it is enough. Exactly. Yeah, Jora's doing it on the second go. Like, that's probably what I'll do as well. I'll try and do totally different stuff what I did this time. But I feel like I need to experience the talking Thai.
There are many
Right, story
variations
time.
on the basic story, and the details often conflict. What everyone agrees on is that nobody knows the exact nature or identity of the phenomenon.
Ooh, tell me more about the phenomenon.
Are you telling the story of the headless?
Oh, I've heard this one.
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary.
Spoiling it, Rosemary.
Summer of 44. 17-year-old Gertrude Het is walking home from a late shift at the harbor. It's almost midnight. She stops for a cigarette near the canal.
The streets are warmed by a southerly breeze. The lights of a passing motor carriage bloom and fade in the distance. In the harbor's dark, her cigarette is a beacon, dancing alone. The image comes to you effortlessly, as though you'd walked the same streets yourself 1,000 times.
Our heroine finds herself enjoying the peace and quiet the canal provides. What she doesn't know is that her peace is about to be shattered. From behind her comes the clattering of hooves. Startled, she turns around, and what does she see?
A horse.
Well, yes, but it's the man on the horse that's of interest here.
Oh.
A man...
Without a head.
The pause is long and dramatic.
I've forgotten the story now.
with no head on his shoulders, wearing a found tracksuit,
Yeah.
searching for the legendary found cap that went missing when he lost his head.
I thought, yeah, wait, I thought the headless found rider rode a bull.
I thought that he rode a headless pig.
Well, there are many versions of this story, the most peculiar of which has the headless found rider riding on the back of another headless man.
Headlessception? Physical instrument is also long and dramatic. Wait, what even inspired that? There was no physical instrument, Crafty. Wait. Long and dramatic. There wasn't some. Yeah, I'm trying to find long and dramatic. I totally missed it. About the pause, drama said it. Ah, long and dramatic. There we go. Oh god, that's funny. Okay. That's super spooky.
Yes. According to legend, young Gertrude Het had to endure years of psychotherapy before she was able to look at a horse or tracksuit again. And she's one of the lucky ones.
Oh god, not being able to look at a tracksuit. She'd be terrified of us when we've got our full gear on.
Gertrude Het may have been the first to witness the headless found rider, but she wasn't the last. Oh no.
Is this a cryptid?
Tell him about the two feminists by the locks.
Fuck, Rosemary, they were dating. No one said they were feminists. Everyone always misremembering this stuff.
This wouldn't be the De Ponte Delgado case, would it?
Oh.
What? You know it.
I've read the case file. But please, go on.
Right. Early autumn of 46. Ula de Pont and Eva Delgado are fishing near the waterlock long after the sun has set. The wind picks up. A sky already dark now blackens. Water starts falling from above. The first cold rain of the season.
Two women stand on a small outcropping of rocks. One of them is wearing a purple raincoat. Thin lines reach out from the rods into the sea. Small droplets start appearing on the surface with increasing frequency.
The women are caught in the downpour. They act quickly. Eva gathers the rods whilst Ula turns around to reach for the tackle box. When she sees something, Her shriek is so violent that the residents of the nearby apartment building believe lightning has struck.
Whoa, that's a loud scream. Wait, lightning? It's thunder that's loud, right?
But there is no lightning. Only a heavy downpour and the silhouette of the headless Faun Rider looming on the horizon.
Isn't Shivers just the best? I love how much you love Shivers.
Ula makes a run for the shore, but Eva slips on a wet rock and
Oh,
disappears into the cold, cold canal with nary a sound.
Yeah, thunder is loud, lightning is just the light. Yeah, that's why I was like,
Her body is never recovered.
Right, so she fell in the water in a storm. Right. Right, I want to ask both of these. Wait, what did the case file say?
Naturally, Ula de Ponte became the prime suspect in the disappearance of Eva Delgado. De Ponte maintained that it was the so-called headless Faun Rider and that she ran, fearing for her life. During the investigation, it became apparent that there was a love triangle, the third party being some small-time businessman. I don't remember the exact details. The leading theory was that an argument broke out on the jetty and De Ponte pushed Delgado into the canal, then cooked up this stupid cover story.
Was she arrested?
No, she committed suicide before she could be taken into custody.
Oh.
They found her in the bathroom with a rifle, her face slowly peeling off the ceiling.
Oh. Oh. That's a description.
Not a pretty scene.
No. 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 That's, no. I don't know. Don't like it.
Man, that's some grisly detail.
Yeah.
Oh well. Here's to another case closed.
Here.
Anyway, that's the story of the headless Faun Rider. Pretty crazy, huh?
Oh. My brain's too visual sometimes. So who was the headless rider before he died?
Well, Tequila, that's part of the legend. No one knows for sure. There are a couple of possibilities, though. Some say he was an undercover cop who blew his cover and got beheaded by the vicious gang he had infiltrated. Now he rides, searching for his lost found cap, plotting revenge.
O headless brother, where art thou?
Others claim he was a professional jockey who veered off course during a steeplechase, ended up in somebody's backyard, and got decapitated by an exceptionally taut clothesline.
Oh no. Oh no.
Even decapitation couldn't stop his commitment to the sport. Are you that committed?
Physical instruments impressed. Oh no.
Personally, I think he was just some guy who hanged himself from a really tall tree, and the fall was so violent that his head came clean off.
Yeah, physical instrument, like, I don't think we need a head either. Oh, I don't like decapitation. It's so grim.
Coincidentally, at that exact moment, a horse happened to pass under him, and his beheaded corpse mounted it, where it remains to this day. But then, no one really knows.
That's definitely the most likely scenario.
For some reason, this does strike you as the most plausible theory of them all.
I think your theory sounds the most plausible.
Isn't it? All the pieces fit together perfectly. That's how I know it's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, to each his own. You want to hear any other stories?
Well, I've already seen some weird shit on this case. A headless jockey in a tracksuit fits right in.
Hard to argue with that, I suppose.
That's the reality situation for you. You think you got a handle on it, then blam! It throws some wild shit at you. That's why it's critical to stay well hydrated.
Alcohol. You know what? I'm not even gonna say anything. That's nothing. I've got an even crazier story.
Yeah? Why don't you go eat shit, Tequila? There's no way you know a better one than that.
Oh God. Can we tell him all of these? What about the Caldermamadikwa? It's a magical self-replicating sound.
I have to admit, that's pretty high concept. Still not as awesome as a headless rider in a found tracksuit, though.
Well, I've got another crazy story.
Yeah? Why don't you go eat shit, Tequila? There's no way you know a better one than that.
The gnome of Jeroma dissolves its victims with acid. Does it? I've forgotten this one.
Acid gnomes? Sounds like a stupid, low-concept band name.
You know what, idiot Doom Spiral? You sound like a stupid low-concept band name.
Yeah? Why don't you go eat shit, Tequila? There's no way you know a better one than that.
The kind green ape. It's very kind and green.
Do you always try to pick the lamest option possible?
Fuck you.
Come on, Tequila!
Okay. Whatever became of the headless found rider?
No one knows. Some say he stalks Martinez to this day, and can be seen near the canal when the clock strikes midnight.
Ooh.
He won't, though, because it's just a stupid legend.
We're doing it. I'm sorry, we gotta know. We've gotta know.
Aye. I saw him one night when I was right shit-faced.
Why do all of these things always involve either drugs, alcohol, or heat stroke? Yeah, hell yeah. So when the clock strikes midnight, we've got to be at the canal. I bet he's there. You got any more urban myths?
I actually do have one. The strangest of them all.
God damn it.
But I'll need to fortify myself before I can tell that one.
See, I am tempted now to sell that cube and then I can go and buy some alcohol.
Do you have anything to fortify old Doom Spiral? Tell me you got some story juice. If you find any, I'd be What's in a name?
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. I was once a so
right, I was just checking what happens.
Want to just hear the same?
No, I don't just want to hear the same thing. I'm not sure exactly what time my thing will be ready. But I'm gonna have to go back to the shop. Cause yeah, I want to buy some more alcohol. So that I can hear the rest of the... I like the urban myths. So where do we think that he would show up? Like, this is the canal. Would he be on this side? Would we have to stand here so we can see both sides? Maybe we would stand here so we can see a good view. I gotta make a decision. I might regret what I do. But I'm feeling that I want to sell the cube.
Hello. Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
If he'll buy it, I think he will. We've already used it. I've already read it. We'll just have to live with the consequences if we need it later. Oh, do I do it? Look, there's my... I've already got a figure of this guy. We're into all the legends here. He is the kind green ape. I'm doing it. Done it.
Another time, perhaps.
I don't feel like it's easy to get money. And I don't mean that in a bad way, I just mean that in an observational way. Whoa, we feel faster. Don't know why. Must have been weighing us down. Frit. I wonder if I can shoplift some beer. Yeah, a really heavy cube. So we've got one more thing to add to the list. We need, although I don't suppose it is going to be a real thing because it didn't give me a prompt to go to the canal at midnight. So it's probably not going to be a thing, but it would be a cool Easter egg. What's 8 hours after 7:49? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 3:49. So like half an hour plus.
A colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles lined the shop wall.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
I was like, when did I buy pale-aged vodka? But no, I just can't afford it. That's why it's... I could buy a beer for 3. Oh, the pale-aged vodka. Remember when... This is the one that's supposed to help your liver. Remember when we went into the bookstore and read that book? This has been buried near the pail and then left for a while. And then it's supposed to cure liver disease instead of just drinking water. So I could buy a cheap beer and give it to that guy to get the next story. I'm a bit worried about my money. Well, no, because I'll get 7. I'll lose 7, so that'll leave me with like 7 or 8. That will totally help. Maybe your lower intestines will stop trying to be a fascist then. Yeah, but the game logic. Kinda wish it worked in real life though. To be fair, we did read it from a theoretical, like, basically, what would you compare it to in real life? Like, old wives' tale kind of book. Yeah, extremely true and correct book. Yeah, Medicine of the Pale, that's it. And uses. We read as much as we could in the shop, and then we got wrong for reading in the bookshop. I'm gonna buy it.
Here you go, mister.
I can't believe we're just buying beers for this dude. I could give him speed. We've got plenty of speed. So I guess we go and talk to him, and then hopefully he'll talk to us for like half an hour. Oh, and it didn't have that type of beer, did it, with the crown? Stupid game, teasing me hats. I wonder if there's a way to get it. I've gone the wrong way. Oh, friend. We'll check on him in the morning in case we do get another go at the sandwich check. Oh, I can't believe that was today. Poor Renee. Still nothing up here. We haven't been up here for a while, so I'm just checking on our poor little car. Where am I going? Oh, yeah, here. Jesus, I had like complete brain fart.
Tequila Sunset.
Can you tell me the third story now?
Of course. Drink first, story later.
Yeah, where did you come from? Okay, here you go.
Not much, but it will do.
He's getting his expectations too high.
This last one
What's
is
the
the
last one?
most Martinet story I've ever heard.
Ooh, go on then. Give me some culture.
I've never heard it mentioned outside of here. At first, I thought it was a joke, to be honest. But I've been on the coast 8, 9 months now, and in that time I've seen at least 3 expeditions come through, searching for something.
Searching for what?
A shovel hits the sand somewhere behind the reeds, near an abandoned construction yard. The young men look over their shoulders suspiciously. The sound of their digging seems loud in the sudden silence.
You lost keys. That's such a burn. Cryptids?
Magic animals? No, man, this is serious stuff.
You lost keys?
Hey, hey! Fuck you, Tequila.
I know. It's harsh, but funny. A place to call home?
No, Tequila. Most people already know where they live. It's guys like you and me that are the exceptions.
Maybe they're looking for like dead bodies of the war.
All kinds. I've seen archaeologists,
Treasure?
gangsters, even a bunch of ad agency types. I'm telling you, Tequila, this thing's got a pull on certain kinds of people.
It's treasure. I'm sure of it. Right, what do you mean certain kinds of people?
You know, obsessive types. People with predilections.
So what are we talking about? It's treasure?
Some of those expeditions come back after a week or so, looking haggard and dejected. Others don't return at all. The first time I saw one of these expeditions, I thought they were fucking with me. There was no way it could be true. It was just too high concept, even for me.
Too high concept. Maybe it's not treasure.
Wait, there's no way. It can't be. Or can it?
Can it be what?
I'm not even sure I should be telling you this story, to be perfectly honest.
It's drugs.
You're in a fragile state, and it might be too much for you to handle.
Is it drugs? I can handle it.
Okay, fine, I'll tell you. But I'm warning you, it's pretty out there. Our story begins at a legendary design studio, right here in Martinez.
Is it those computer prototypes they were working on?
There was this designer. His exact name is lost to history, but in life, he was a legend. Made it big in Aranya, where he did some real pioneering work on grotesque and sans serif typography. A fucking genius, man. That is, if he even existed. Who knows? It's an urban legend, after all.
He existed, all right. You feel it deep within your basal ganglia. He was as real as you are.
What's a basal ganglia? What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about...
Anyway, sometime later, he started his own personal studio here in Martinez. And that's when he started working on some really wild stuff. I'm talking some glass-smooth, forward-looking design language, the kind of thing that would totally overthrow the old regime, design-wise.
Mm-hmm. It's a thing in your brain. Okay, thank you. I'm glad.
A paradigm-shattering revolutionary?
But then, something turned. You see, it's widely known that nose candy and pioneer graphic design work go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm. We have heard about the nose candy. You can tell me again.
You know tequila, nose candy, the white railroad, party powder.
The kids on the streets also call it Snow Day.
Snow Day.
Or Emelan gold. For the plateau on which most of the world's supply is grown and harvested, typically by slave labor.
Party!
Sinus salt, the white knight.
Can't see, for its popularity among the aristocratic class of the prior century.
So many names.
Along with a number of more banal street names. Blow, of course, but also flake, powder, pearl. Really, anything that's white will work. He's talking about cocaine.
Oh, you mean cocaine?
Shit, yeah, tequila. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
So wait, I've already forgotten the point. This guy was on cocaine whilst making his revolutionary design thing. Thanks for the message, electrochemistry. What happened to him?
You've got to understand, the work this guy was doing was so high concept that regular amounts of cocaine just weren't cutting it. By the end, they were bringing it in by the lorry load.
Are you sure that this wasn't just a place that drug trafficking was happening?
Now, as you might imagine, snorting that much cocaine can't be healthy for a regular human, right?
Mm-mm.
Right. Wrong. Do it all the time.
What? You... Alright, I thought it was the same person. I was like, you just contradicted yourself. All the time?
All day, baby.
Hey, tequila, pay attention. The story goes that one day he was balls deep in work on what he thought would be his pièce de résistance, an advert so minimal it contained neither text nor images, just pure white.
Oh.
Apparently the idea was too high concept even for this genius. He dropped dead right at his desk before he could finish. His last words are recorded to have been, "It's as white as a blizzard of cocaine."
What a loss for the world of design.
I know, tequila. I know. But the story doesn't end there. Supposedly, when they performed the autopsy, the coroner discovered nearly a quarter kilo of coke jammed into his nasal cavity.
Oh. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. This is gross.
That's right. 250 grams of blow had accumulated in there over the years. We're talking high-grade Saramaritsian pure. Not that cut-rate shit your grandma does.
So... Okay.
There are those who believe the designer was buried with this quarter key of nose candy still lodged in his sinuses. That's what those expeditions are looking for.
Oh, I totally forgot about the expeditions. Oh.
The cocaine skull.
But it was in his nose. The cocaine skull?
The cocaine skull.
Wow.
No. Wow.
And why do people think the skull is here in Martinez?
Here's the kicker. This designer, this lead designer of a world-famous design studio, was born in Martinez. A local boy, Martin Martinez.
Not Martin Martinez again.
That's why he brought his studio here, back to where it all began. And that's why they buried him here, too. Perhaps right under Ab's pipe there.
What? Under...
Or probably further down the coast, or in some yard in Martinez proper. A hidden mausoleum. No one knows exactly.
Okay. Gotta go out like that. What's the point otherwise? Oh, but nose cocaine. Ugh. They brought his whole studio. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, he brought... Oh, hold on. Let me... Born. That's why he brought his studio here, back to where it all began. I think they just mean because didn't he move back here to work? So he set up... Like he was working here and living here. So it wasn't at the end, it was earlier. Okay. So nobody knows where he's buried.
No, my grandma always told me his grave lay somewhere on the islets on the bay.
Could be absolutely anywhere, or might not exist.
This is ludicrous and physically impossible. Sinuses can contain that amount of anything.
250 grams is like... It's quite a bit. He must have had like a really big nose.
My only question is, where does one get a shovel?
We're gonna go searching. Oh, tell me about the islets.
Don't listen to him or his grandma. He's just making things up.
I want to go there though.
No, my grandma told me. I've heard other people say it too. That it's underwater. Or no, maybe it was the storm sewers.
Oh.
Or maybe it's in the air. Or in an ancient state pyramid offshore.
Yeah.
In a pyramid? Now that would be something.
Our brain just like goes wild on any little theory, doesn't it? Yeah, interfacing like worth a try. Oh, undertake it? Right. What do these expeditions plan to do with it?
The archaeologists say they want to put it in a museum. The gangsters say they want to sell it on the black market.
No.
And the ad agency guys say they're seeking inspiration.
Seeking inspiration?
Bullshit. They just want to snort it. But you could beat them to it, Harry. You could snort the magic skull cocaine instead.
Oh, but like, how gross is it snorting? Another man snorted. Snort?
I'm pretty sure they all just want to snort it, though.
And why wouldn't they, eh? Sounds like right strong stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay, I do it right because they're saying it wasn't just like the regular stuff, it's the special stuff. Oh. It's... But does that not make you cringe? Oh god, thank you for the quote. Right, what have you learned from the other expeditions?
They're pretty vague about it in general. The gangsters like to claim they're looking for the grave of a friend, with picks and shovels. The archaeologists act all official about it, saying they're conducting serious research. Honestly, I think they're not really scientists, just rich. The junkies, for some reason, are pretty upfront about it. They just say they're looking to snort some blow out of a dead man's nasal cavity.
Fair. At least they're honest.
Honest men on an honest quest. You should join them.
We should join them.
By now, I'd say I know about as much about it as anyone on the coast.
It's like an aged wine. Snot it all. Ugh, at least now, like, the snot will have decomposed. Shadow, hello. Your internet seems to work okay again. I hope it keeps up. What I was trying to say before you left was, I don't think we're going to get the game finished. Well, we're not going to get the game finished today, so don't worry about missing the end. We're mopping up as many side quests. No, I'm not. Well, technically I am, but I don't want to, okay? I want to find it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on just a minute. Finding it right now is literally impossible.
Why?
What?
Why?
For one, the way is blocked by that big lorry that says Delta Logistics Company on the side. You definitely have to search the area behind that lorry too, yet it is impassable. And second, outfitting an expedition like that is expensive. It'd have to be a big production to do the Cocaine Skull justice. You need new gear, people who know what they're doing, all kinds of provisions.
Not if we just stumbled across it. That's your secret hobby.
It's just not feasible within the economic and temporal frame of our current setup. Matter of fact, unless a bunch of money just falls out of the sky, we might never know what's up with that skull.
Don't tell me what I can't do, idiot Doom Spiral.
I have to agree. We barely have what we need to solve the case we've got now. We can't afford to run around chasing after quasi-mythical pieces of drug paraphernalia.
Kim, this is important. Yeah, he just wants it for himself. This is all a big conspiracy. At 12 real, enough money. For what? Oh, for our expedition. We don't need to buy anything, we just need to start digging.
Besides, it would look extremely bad for the RCM to be caught up in something that has the word cocaine writ large on it. The PR is tricky on this.
Well, then we do it secretly. That's too bad.
Wait, maybe there's another way. Maybe up around the coast? Don't give up now.
Yeah, well, that's the reality situation for you. Who knows, though? Maybe someday we'll get our chance.
So, any more stories?
Not that I can think of, currently.
I guess that makes sense. You've been drinking a lot.
That might be the case, yes.
Okay. Thank you for telling me all of your tales. I enjoyed them. Noob speaking like a proper honest policeman now. Just do it secretly. Off the books, man. No one needs to know.